Checking out some Italy. Yeah, we're in Italy, right? Yeah. Oh, this is pretty sweet. Kind of looks like going up to the mountains in San Bernardino. More homes. Similar climate to the northwest, too. It's like in between. Got a bunch of blackberry bushes. They got these everywhere up here. Oh, whoa. See what I stumbled across? Oh, man. Gotta go back up here. They have an apple tree right here. Oh, you know what? Let me flip the settings again. All right, that should start to look a little better. Although these buildings are blurred out. I don't know why. Let's beat feet down the street. Kick rocks. Everyone that says kick rocks, that's an old school saying from Cali. There were two of them that were popular at the same time. They like kind of go together. It's beat feet because we'd always be like, beat feet, lame. Roll up out of here or you're paid, lame. You owe somebody some money. You just feel like jacking them, you know. That's cold, but it is what it is. You tell them, beat feet, lame. You're paid, lame. I mean, I never did it. I heard rumors, hearsay mostly. Wow, look at that. Saved by grace. Man, that is cool. And let's go check out the town. It's going down. Let's check out the town. If I were to get another studio, like a big studio deal, um, and they exist nowadays, you know what I mean? It's like, what is a studio, though, right? A studio nowadays needs to be a powerhouse in the industry. That's really what it means. Because back in the day, what really set a studio apart, resources, yeah, but you got that little UPC number to put on your disc so you can sell it at any store. That's what was good about going with the studio back in the day. Now everybody's like, dude, I'll just publish. I just only want to make music and put it out. Uh, because that old school dream of, you know, I can't say that it never happens anymore because there's that country guy recently. He put out a really heartfelt song that he wrote about these times that we're living in, and people just gravitated towards it. And he's like, remember, there's way more of us than there are of them. He's talking about little, Tinkerbell type, you know what I mean? Alphabet soup groups. But My point is, uh, you know, that dream can still happen, but it's really rare. In the 80s, people still had that mindset, and there were still people blowing off talent back then. Uh, but now it's like after the whole 2000s, late 90s era, where the internet came in, just completely changed the landscape. I'm glad that I have this in front of me right now because it's a great illustration. Just changed everything. There's no more money in selling hard copy records. I thought that online sales would, you know, eventually take over, but people really enjoyed Napster in the beginning. And it was like, once they got that taste, they're like, nah, we're not giving that up. That was what you call freedom. But, it is what it is. It's hard because there's two different ways of looking at it, and it's kind of the same for life. The music paradigm is kind of the same. There's the way you look at it as an artist. And as an artist, you feel it's only natural to want to even, like the whole argument with sampling. If you hear something on the radio, on whatever, if I take a little piece of it and play it within my song, you'll instantly recognize it and be like, oh, yep. Do you see how I can, just by using a sample, I can make you think of something and we could riff on it almost like we both are in on the joke or, whatever. But there's if you take someone, you sample from someone's music, you are going to have to pay them. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of how life is. On one hand, you think this stuff should be naturally, like if I fall, I'm in the, uh, we're in America too, the richest country in the world, but yet somehow we have the most homeless. Somehow we're giving all this money to Ukraine. That's a whole nother ball of wax. It's not really relative to what I'm saying, but you feel like we should be taken care of, right? There's something in you that says this isn't right. So you understand that, but then you also understand, okay, the only system that actually works is capitalism. And that's, you just argue all you want, but that's just the way it goes. If I've never understood anyone who would argue capitalism from kind of a plexed up position, because you don't need to. Capitalism, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? You compare it to anything you want. Bring all comers. Uh, Nothing works like capitalism. The free market system, competition, government with their hand out of the cookie jar as much as possible. But I mean, they always find a way. But you can see what I'm saying. There's always the double, you know, two sides of the coin. But yeah, long story short, uh, that whole paradigm is definitely it exists in the music industry, and I don't really know how I feel about it because, again, as an artist, you feel one way. As an artist who needs to make money, you feel a whole nother way. You know what I mean? So I can't call it. The internet is still kind of recovering from the Napster era, and they have just real, not even nickel and dime, just pennies, half pennies on the dollar plays for your music and stuff like that. Little programs you can sign up with, websites and stuff that will play your music, and you make a little bit of money here and there, but it's not like what it used to be, where even though the studio made most of the money back in the day, there was a lot more traditional record deals going out. There was always that new somebody, you know. the next year, especially with the younger groups, they always want the youngest, freshest faces out there to sell music to teens, kids that are going to go and, back in the day, uh, reach in their mom's purse and grab 20 and, go buy a CD, go buy a tape. I'm just really fortunate to have grown up in that era. And down by the water, down by the riverside. Oh man, this looks like San Bernardino. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. This is an old neighborhood. Little charades action for you. Oh man, something really stinks around here. Everybody makes a decent car now. Even Hyundai, even old Hyundai. I think I mentioned it on here before, but I had this girlfriend when I was younger. It was when Hyundai first came out, and she was older than me. She already, had a car. It was when I was a teenager, and oh man, they got a big shipping industry here. Anyway, she got the brand new Hyundai Excel. It had just come out. The whole Hyundai lineup just came out to America, and Hyundai Excel was this brand new car that they were dropping. She had it for 2 weeks. Then it went into the shop for 6.5 months. She got it out 6.5 months later. She had it for a month. Went back to the shop for a year and a half. I think she got it out for 4 days at one point, and then blow. Yeah. I mean, the mechanic wasn't in San Bernardino, so there's that probably had something to do with it. But nobody knew how to work on them anyway at that point. And it's really simple stuff, but I mean, it shouldn't have to go to the shop after that long. You know what I mean? And then in what was it, 2016? Might have been earlier than that. Could have been as early as 2010. Uh, Hyundai was told by the U.S. government, uh, either you upgrade the quality of your cars, or we're not letting you ship to the United States anymore. So they started upgrading the parts because the parts quality was just trash. Uh, but then it just they needed Motor Trend came out, or either Road and Track or Motor Trend. They did a thing on them. They're like, yeah, well, they upgraded the parts, but now they just need to be tuned. So they slowly, very slowly, since the '80s, crawled their way into a position of what seemed like reluctantly uh, producing average cars. To me, that just says everything I need to know. You know what I mean? So Ford may have been a penny pincher in the '90s when it comes to transmissions. That's their Achilles heel. That's a pretty big Achilles heel. Uh, they were penny pinchers, but I will say this: in the bailouts, who was the one company that didn't take a bailout? Ford. And Ford's portfolio was nice. Trust me, Ford looked sexy. Yo, at the top end, Aston Martin. Yeah, that's right. Ford owned Aston Martin and made them what they are today. Okay, because they were a failing company when Ford came in and when they bought them. Okay, and they pumped a bunch of money R&D, came out with new products. They got the tutelage of Ford's worldwide experience. You know what I mean, on a big level. Uh, then they also had Jaguar, okay, Land Rover, all right, Lincoln, Mercury, Ford itself. Uh, what else? Mazda, a company called Think. The Segway scooters. That's where they came from. And the technology for that was actually in a concept car in what was called the Ford Synergy 2010. It had a steering wheel that used the same type of technology for locomotion. That was in that eventually went into the scooters. Let's see what else. They might have had a couple other companies, but you see that from Land Rover, Aston Martin, Jaguar, Mazda, Ford, Lincoln, Mercury. I mean, they were sitting pretty. So the time for the bailouts come, and they say, "Nah, we're cool. We're gonna sell off Aston Martin. We're gonna sell off Land Rover now that they're functioning companies and can stand on their own. Even though they are gonna need parent companies because that's they like that setup now." Uh, Sold off Mazda, sold off Land Rover, sold off Aston Martin, Jaguar, and didn't take a dime. Didn't even brag about it. They could have came on the TV and you know what I mean, uh, just high sided on everybody because They all took the money except for Ford. Now, fast forward to today, they're jumping on that woke crap, and every Lincoln commercial, you see black folks, and I'm like, did you just abandon your core audience here? And I wouldn't care if it was like uh, a mix, you know what I mean? But they like really go in that direction, and uh, just the whole going woke. That's the problem I have. So they need to get those people out of your company, bro. I'm telling you. Uh, but I think Ford always, at least at the very upper end, uh, their head is in the right place. It's hard to explain because it's a company, yet people know and think of these companies almost like it's a individual. Like when you think, oh, can Ford come with a new Mustang that is just super badass? Like you know that Ford can do it. Even though it's a company, you still think of it like I don't know, like it's a one entity. Uh, yeah. But anyway, I thought all that was kind of cool. They didn't even high side on anybody and try to floss on them. Where are we at? We've just been kicking it in this little town. Oh, this is that sick. This is the Amalfi Coast, I think. Yeah, I've been through here in VR. Don't get me wrong. Anybody wants to fly me out? I'm a cheap date. Uh, First class is fine. I don't need a private jet. Uh, Pick me up on a yacht. I will need a little bit of spending money. A couple 100,000 be fine. Give me a little house right here. I'll be cool. Yeah, I'd kick it right here. Can you imagine owning this pad right here? It'd be so dope. Look at that water. Oh, has he got a girl down there? Yeah. She's whispering in his ear right now. Pretty sure he likes what he's hearing. you know, add some jogging in there. Get some exercise in, girl. You'll be all right. We got the traditional Italian motorcycle guy. Oh, that's cool. Looks like a surfboard. And the traditional Italian scooters on the coast. Oh, what? Is that old boy's yacht? Dude, is it? I don't think that's it. It looks like it though. That Russian oligarch, he got this I can't remember the name of the yacht. I want this yacht so bad. Looks like it was crafted in heaven. Oh, bro, look at they blurred it. What? Wonder if that was it. But yeah, I think that was it. Why would they blur it? No? What's going on over here? Okay. Yeah, but there's a sick yacht that the U.S. government uh, was in some port in Europe, and the U.S. government's like, "No, we gotta seize this property because it has ties to Russia. Even though we're not in the war, we're giving them a gang of money while U.S. citizens are pouring out into the street because they're homeless. Where Biden's opening the borders. Come on in, you guys. What was I doing? Oh, I don't know." Hide behind his fake senility. I'm really trying not to talk bad. I really pray for him because, as a Christian, we're not supposed to just repeat what we say anyway. But, bro, something needs to be done. They need to be held accountable. This is no joke. Giving away our military equipment, like, what kind of magical spell is he? What kind of dance did he do to get people to not care? Is it just the times that we're in? Is it the fact that no one on that left side seems to care about accountability or honesty or integrity anymore? Like, what is it? I found the yacht you can pick me up in. Let's forget about all the nonsense. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Bro, look at this. The Flavor Flav, you said, wow. Looks like a bus out there or a mobile home. Oh, okay. A little ferry. She's laying out over here. I think that's a girl. There's one right here. Maybe that's just clothes or something. They're kicking it. They got the. Is that a Mexican flag? Looks like it. I know the Italian flag is similar, but it doesn't have that thing in the center. At least I don't think. I don't know. I'm talking crap. I don't know. Bro, this is amazing. I need some audio. These flowers on the side, bro. Dang, I'd love to have a house right here. Old ass wall, probably at least a couple thousand years old. Maybe not that old. I don't know. It's old though. Dude, look at this house. Dang, bro. Look at that. Wow. Oh man. Uh, I would love to own this pad. Look at how close the street is though. That's kind of sketch. I'd still take it though, man. It's awesome. That is amazing. Is it a business too, or is it just? Oh, look at they got it separated. Oh no, maybe not. Wait, 56, 54. Yep, they're apartments or condos or something like that. Yeah, I'd kick everybody out. That'd be one house for me. Throw them all on the street. No, they can relocate. This needs to be one dude's house. Me. I'll look at down here too. What? Dude. I should open Google Earth so I can look at this patio. Splendid. Yeah, no doubt. Splendid is right. Bro, I gotta star this one up. The bank. Even this tree looks rich, right? This one's tight too. Jeez, look at this. This is authentico too, you know. The Hotel Piccolo. I gotta brush up on some Italian. Arrivederci. For all my Italians, that was a joke. Oh, bam. Dude. Take a look. That is a big house. Or it would be if it was one pad. It's either two or three. Wow. That is epic. You got a castle up at the top here. Okay. So this. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let's go over here. See, this is why I love Wander. They have sidewalk path. Google Earth wouldn't have this. I invite some real pastors out. Start getting people saved. We'll take a look at this though. Wow. Screw the Hollywood Hills when you have this, right? Banging. I'm using it. I believe so. Hold on. Oh no. Hopefully my stream is good. Looks like it's fine. Wait, why does it look different? Oh, I switched. All right, never mind. Sick. You know, there's something about the water too. Just this, it looks old. This, or I'm not saying it right. It looks like the waters of Italy, if that makes sense. I mean, I guess I'm exposed to it over the years, right? Different films. My brain is making tiny little connections to this, and this over the years. But this shot in particular, this looks like the ocean in Italy. I don't know if you get that. I guess if you grew up watching the same shit I did. There's another spot with a bush in the way. Oh, okay, that's where I was last time. Here's the other side of the bush. Oh, now we're back up here. So let's go. If you haven't seen the movie, You Don't Mess with the Zohan, you should watch it. It's great. Adam Sandler's in it. It's hilarious. He can hacky sack like a mother, huh? You ready to be on camera, miss? Sheesh. Oh, I didn't check that out. Look at that. Bam. You can see both sides. He sees the bay, he sees the other side. Dang. Oh, okay. Here's this side with a really terribly spliced together image. Look at that water, though. You see what I'm saying? That kind of deep aqua blue. That's what I mean. She's about to jump. She looked kind of creepy. It looked like she had a injury on her arm. She's about to hurt herself. All right. Any day now. Hold on one second. There we go. What's up with the boulders all being made out of a bunch of rocks? There's Katamari Damacy. The place is so old, probably the remnants of other civilizations. San Frutuoso, Fruio, Frutuoso. I don't know. Bang bang. Oh, I know this is a winner. Oh yeah, this is dope. Italians got style. Hmm. Staff. I think you go to him if you get a staph infection. It's common with wrestlers. Come on now. You're like, is he serious? Is he stupid? This place is popping. La Cantina Seafood. You never know what you find in an old Italian cave. There's a head just hanging there. Oh man, it's disturbing. This is amazing. Takes a while to load, but it's pretty good. Is it me, or does it seem odd that they built this archway where these rocks are? Usually there's, an archway when you need a bridge because there's something going under it. Was this filled in? Because this has to be how it was naturally, right? Like going all the way back. Hmm. Look at these old rocks. The sunny days, everybody's out. If you're single, you probably come here to mingle. Everybody's on the apps now, right? That just seems weird. I know this new generation doesn't know how to communicate without an app. Something else the TV show Sliders predicted. Is there an island? There's just a single tree. What? Hey. Oh, that's it? All right. Looks like he's holding a machine gun or something. It's like, hold still for 1 minute. It's like, oh shit, I'm gonna drop it. Come on, son. I was like, whoa, it got dark all of a sudden. Oh, this is the castle right here. Okay. Old school castle. This is all that's left. It's kind of a crazy shot. Stitched together, kind of screwy, but. Huh. All right. This hill is way up here. Jeez. Just think back in the day, they'd have somebody's job would be to sit up here and wait and look for ships on the horizon that don't uh, sail the right flag. You know what I mean? Or there's an armada coming our way. Oh, shit. Sorry. They roll out trying to throw spears and maybe, I don't know, all the way back to when they first had the little parabellum rounds, one bullet at a time. Pah! You gotta break down the whole thing. Well, hold up. Hold on, bro. Repack the gun. Almost done. I see your packing technique. It's quite fine. Oh, thank you, old boy. Bah! I missed too. Hopefully they're polite and they waited while they reloaded. That's how I'm picturing it. Well, I think this is our final shot of Italy. Okay. Just nobody has any respect, I guess. I didn't know if that was the top of his head or his arm or what. That's where all the good ham comes from. Merci. Montpellier. Wait. Montpellier. Pellier? Something like that. Barcelona. Portugal. Let's check out Portugal. Actually, going with a coastal vibe today. Well, you know what? That's what. Mm-hmm. I think I got a little bit of power on my battery. 2 bars. That just might work. Just might be crazy enough to work. Montpellier. I can't say it. I've heard it said, but I can't do it. Montpellier.